Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Olivia Jarvis, and today I am just going to talk to you about how I manage my time, keeping fit, going to the gym, having a social life, you know, drinking enough water, everything. Time management is an absolute key priority for me, something I really didn't used to be good at all, and I have quite a jam-packed schedule, especially at the moment. I'm in my final year of uni, studying business management in Manchester. I started my own business about 2 3 months ago. Everything is quite busy at the moment. I've also got hella deadlines. I've got 4 assignments. I've nearly finished 1, 3 exams, and then I finished third year, then I can graduate. If you didn't know, I studied my first and second year in London, and then I direct entered into Manchester, where I'm at now. So yeah, usually first thing first, I wake up around 6:30, 7. Always start with a coffee and then get ready, put my makeup on, put some clothes on. Sometimes I wear activewear, sometimes I wear tops and jeans. I keep things quite simple day to day. So rather than doing a sit down video, I thought I would just kind of show you what I get up to usually on a day to day with uni and work and stuff, and try to make it not as boring as my days can sometimes be. I usually meal prep quite a lot. I'll show you some cool recipes that I really like and are quick and easy and just save you time and stuff, especially if you're busy. This isn't just necessarily for uni students. This is super handy for if you work 9 to 5 full time, work from home, if you're at school, literally anyone with a busy schedule, I'm pretty sure this could help. One thing I've tried for about 2 or 3 months now is not going on my phone first thing in the morning. I've noticed a huge difference just in my general mood, straight away. I don't willingly want to start my day based on the first thing I see on my phone, like an Instagram post on someone else's terms. And yeah, I just don't want to start my day on the framework of what the first thing that you see on your phone, and I make sure that I get what I need to get done, get ready, then go on my phone when I'm ready for the day. One tip I would definitely suggest if you have a busy schedule is making sure you've got a calendar and you write everything on there, as well as an ongoing to-do list. This can be for anything such as grabbing milk or something that's a main priority, and it just helps you get stuff done that's higher priority than something like getting milk, you know. But obviously you need milk, so you don't want to forget that, and this really helps me stay organised. So I'm just going to show you how I make one of my staple breakfasts, which is just overnight oats. I literally put some stuff in a blender, mix it with the oats, and leave it overnight. You can prep this for however long, but it's really quick and easy, and I just mixing things up. I usually change what fruit I put in and that kind of thing, and it just tastes so good. So that's 2 big strawberries, but just put as many as you like in there. With some unsweetened almond milk. Put quite a lot of that in. Cacao nibs. Some chia seeds. A full scoop of impact flour whey, a teeny tiny bit of vanilla extract, a bit of the sugar-free golden syrup to blend this together. Then that kind of comes out like that baby pink colour. So I'll put that in the fridge overnight, or leave it minimum 2 hours. That'd last a good few days. And then I'll probably add some more strawberries to go on top. So I'm just driving to uni. I've just packed up at uni, literally shades on. It's 17.5 degrees. This is crazy. If you don't live in the UK, it isn't even March yet. This is the part where I sit in my car for a while, just, contemplate life a little bit. And yeah, I need to go and do hella uni work. It's quite busy in the library. Oh my god, it is literally another amazing day here. Some little tips that some of you might find useful. So at the first of every semester, I sit down with a calendar and just label the key dates. These include my deadlines and what I've got coming up, tutorials, lectures, seminars, and this way I'm just more prepared in advance. I used to always get into the habit of leaving things till last minute because I just wasn't prepared, and I just feel oh, I've got ages till that's due, when actually it comes around so quick at the moment. And this way I can just actually keep up with the work, which I prefer doing. I prefer, getting the majority of it done earlier rather than leaving it to a few nights before it's due in, or the night before sometimes. And this also keeps me way less stressed. I used to find when I'd leave things last minute, it'd be it'd be an absolute nightmare. I think it is important to try and get to every single lecture, even if the intention counts. If you've written it down in your diary, you're more likely to go to. Say if I'm in a lecture that I know I'm not going to use use, or I'm not going to use it in an assignment or exam and it's a bit irrelevant, which can be the case a lot of the time. And when that's the case, I'll literally just like go on my laptop and do my own like tasks, like my own admin kind of work, so it's not like it's just wasted time. So, and I do think, especially if you're doing assignments and essays and dissertations, I do think you can learn a lot from the lecturers, because they tend to give you really helpful tips, and I've learned so much like that have made my assignment writing and essay writing so much quicker and easier, because I've actually got loads of notes from. But yeah, my next tip would be to try and keep everything separate. I've actually got like 5 notepads that I've got headline, you know, like one is uni, another is work, and I just write down like all my weekly goals, like do kind of like a weekly overview of each one, and that way it just keeps things so clear. You can't really miss anything. Just split stuff into like smaller goals. Like say if you've got one big assignment or whatever, write down the days and the hours like that you can put into to get that, you know, the end goal finished and done. And then in terms of fitness and uni or work or school, whatever, I find just keep a set time each day if you can. That is obviously if we've all got different schedules, if you work different hours, and like that's, you know, that's cool. For me, what helps me a lot is having like, I'll stick to kind of like a similar time and I'll get into a routine. So at the moment, going sort of midday, like in between my assignment writing and like working and stuff like that, just because I find I can just have a little bit of a break, clear my head, and it's really quiet in the gym, and I can also video some content, which is so handy because the gym's quite empty at that time. Stick to like a time that suits me, and then asthmatic, hun, jeez, I'm out of breath. So you can build some momentum that way. I know if I'm in the swing going to the gym, if I have 3 rest days in a row, I find it even harder to get to the gym like the following day, because it's just, you lose that momentum and that swing. When you're in the momentum of things, it just gets easier, you do things quicker, and you just get used to it. And I hope them tips are slightly useful and can incorporate some of that, whether that is in uni, work, school, or wherever you may use. I think they're just general, you can apply them to any situation. So guys, for meal prep today I'm having diced chicken, beef meatballs, season them with some paprika, all-purpose seasoning, but obviously just, you know, you can season with whatever you fancy. Put these in the oven for 30 minutes, and then I personally like to put them in foil, wrap them up. I just think it keeps the juices in. Then at 12 minutes I'm gonna put some whole wheat easy pasta on, fill that with some water. Then at like 6 minutes, so this is all my veggies chopped up, obviously that's to go in the pan, and then some tomatoes, peppers, olives with some feta. But obviously you can change it if you don't like olives. Yeah, this is all so quick and easy, like it literally takes less than half an hour, and you can just obviously like swap and change if you don't like, you can add different seasonings. But yeah, meal prep, literally, it honestly is so quick and easy. It doesn't have to be expensive or like long, like, honestly, this takes half an hour, you know, most of that's cooking time. Then next up I use this. You don't actually have to use this if you want, I just like to add it to the pasta for a bit more flavour. It's just like, so there's 6 meals prepped here. These would last me a good few days. I've just split 3 into like 3 meatballs and 3 chicken. These are really filling and they just taste so nice. Like I've got some feta, olive, pasta, and obviously you can add sauce to this.
My food, no?
Mason, I haven't even put it in the fridge yet.
It's good for me to eat now.
Oh my god. This will be gone now. Now this beast has seen. So I've just got home, had a really good day. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.